Hi, it's Marcy again with another little video segment on food safety. I hope you enjoy it.
One of the most common intoxications in our industry. I've had this. It's a funny story now in retrospect, but it's not when it happens. I had this happen to me years before I got into food safety. At the time I was actually just a regular restaurant operator, so I thought I knew about food safety, but I really didn't. Even though I have a biochemistry degree, I didn't really understand food safety from that perspective. Anyway, at the time, we had gotten some really nice eclairs from a very well-known bakery, a high-end bakery. My wife was 6 months pregnant at the time. We get home, we had dinner, we ate exactly the same thing. After dinner, I had room for dessert, so I had 2 of the eclairs. She didn't have room for dessert, she didn't have it. Staph causes an intoxication, which means it's a toxin that's going to make you sick. So, because it's a poison, it's going to hit you fairly fast. Staph intoxications generally take anywhere from 2 hours to 6-8 hours before they hit you. Okay. Well, right about 6 hours after I eat, which is right about 10, 11 at night, oh man, my wife's already asleep. I'm like, oh, something's not feeling well. I go to the restroom and all of a sudden, there I am. And you know, there's nothing that feels as good as a cold porcelain when you're not feeling well. The only problem is you don't know which way you gotta turn. So I'm up all night doing my thing. Next morning, I finally got rid of most of the poison, so I'm starting to get back to normalcy. My wife says, "Are you feeling better?" I say, "Yeah, I feel better." And she says, "By the way, how was that eclair you had yesterday?" And without thinking, I go, "Oh, it was actually very tasty. You should have some." So she does. 6 months pregnant, 5 hours later, she starts to feel some symptoms. That's when it hits what's going on. So now I'm driving her to the hospital. Driving like crazy. We're in the HOV lane. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm feeling guilty. She's angry. All of a sudden, BAM! I'm like, whoa. I had nothing to say, you know, best thing to do is keep quiet. Got her there as fast as possible. Got to the emergency room. Nurse asked what was going on. We described what was going on. I actually took the leftover eclairs with us in case they had to do some testing on it. They rushed her to the emergency room. They brought this huge machine in that's kind of blue, baby blue, maybe because it was a boy, I don't know. Turns out it was a boy later. Anyway, there's a big plastic tube about that long that goes in. It's kind of painful watching it go down. Turn it on, sounds just like a Hoover. Goes into a bag, goes out for testing. Everything turns out fine. Only because we realized quickly what was going on. If we had let her sit like I did and go through it, those toxins would have passed through her bloodstream to the baby. Who knows what would have happened to our son. Sounds like a funny story in retrospect. Could have been super dangerous. All because of just a simple staph intoxication. How do I know it was that? Because now, looking back on it, how it happened, I understand what it was. Eclairs, why does it happen? Eclairs, in the middle, you have that Bavarian cream. And in order to make that, a lot of times, they're just making it in batches, and they're tasting it. And then they just leave it out, because they just figure it's a dairy, baked goods. If they don't handle the temperature properly, even at the best places, it can happen.
AAA Food Handler Training School offers programs for basic food handlers, certified professional food safety managers, convenience store food safety managers, grocery store food safety managers, as well as certified food safety HACCP managers, which prepare you to take and pass ANSI-approved exams from the National Registry of Food Safety Professionals, ServSafe, and Prometric. By working with over 2,500 testing centers throughout the United States, we can easily schedule your exam at a date and time that is convenient to you. Also, please visit our website, www.aaafoodhandler.com, for interesting newsletters, articles, and products regarding the food service industry. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and click the like button to help us promote this knowledge. To find all of our YouTube videos, search for AAA Food Handler Training School and then click the result that has the light blue logo for AAA Food Handler Training School. When the next screen comes up, click Videos, and then you'll see all of the videos we have available. Thank you.